purple loosestrife. So these are really pretty. I think that's why I'm sharing it. These are really invasive. So out in the wild, they just take over any native plants. They block them out. The roots on these things are really tough, really hard. This one I dug out last year around June. It was one giant plant. I dug it out from the other side of the house and I split it into three. Last year it was maybe half the size. Now it's coming out a little bit. So when I split it, I used a nice sharp shovel, but even that, it was pretty, the roots were really, they're just so compact and really hard. So these purple loosestrife can be identified with a square shaped stem, 5 to 6 petals. They grow 4 to 9 feet tall. Like I said, these were here when we moved here, and I decided to put them here, see what happens, and I like it. It makes like a nice little hedge. It's a colorful hedge. These have been blooming for about 6 weeks. It is the first week of August and they're still going strong. Past couple days we've had some cool weather, so the beetles aren't as active. The bumblebees, they love it. There's a lot of bumblebees right now. But the beetles, they just make a mess. There's some right here actually. I'm going to hell. Look at all the beetles. But yeah, it's a nice colorful hedge. Don't let it take over because it will block out a lot of your plants, or all of them. I've seen pictures of these things in the wild and they take over. These like wet, moist areas. I don't water it at all. I watered it when I transplanted it, but that was it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I think it's really pretty. And I also wanted to share it because for a while I didn't know what it was. Or at least last year I didn't know what it was, and now I know. And then there's also yellow loosestrife, which I have on the other side of the house. Those get 3 to 4 feet tall. They're also pretty, but they're not as long blooming, and they flop over. So I'm gonna get rid of those. These also flop down pretty bad when it rains, but when they're dry, it's nice and straight. And then there's also gooseneck loosestrife, which is a white cone-shaped kind of bloom. It's lower growing. That one I do like. I've seen it in person. But yep, purple loosestrife.